Okay, so now we have stopped up to the contest, isn't it? That means the king and the queen had a half day contest, and that was the horse race. So in that horse race, what had happened? In that horse race, all three sons had reached the finishing point together. So the king and the queen was not able to find out who is the winner there, isn't it? All the people again shouted they are good horse riders. But again, what is left? The one question was left. Who will become the future king, isn't it? So now what did the queen say? Okay, we will conduct another contest. That means all three of you will do different things, isn't it? And from that, who is coming as the winner will be selected as the future king. Now we will see. Up to there we have taken, isn't it? Now we are coming to the continuation of that. What was the second contest? And how did the king and the queen find out the winner? Okay, now we will go. Suddenly Sanajoba mounted his horse. Mounted means climbed. Mounted. Climbed up. Climbed. Mounted. Climbed. To his horse and held his spear straight in front of him. He looked around. There was a bush hushed among people. What is Sanajoba the eldest going to do? They thought of themselves. So so the queen said, all three of you do differently, isn't it? All three have to do different things to prove who is the best. Yes, to prove who is the best. So the first son, who was the first son? Sanajoba. And what did he do? He climbed on the horse and held the spear straight in front. Held the spear. Spear is wall. Kaka commander kaile wall in front of him, and he looked around. There was a hush among the people. So all the people are now worried. All did not know what. All are shocked. All are surprised, and there was a confusion among the people because they did not know what Sanajoba is going to do. They thought to themselves. Suddenly, Sanajoba mounted his horse and held his spear straight in front of him. He looked around. There was a hush among people. There was a confusion among the people. What is Sanajoba the eldest going to do? They thought to themselves. So nobody could understand what the eldest son is going to do. That is Sanajoba. Sanajoba then looked at a huge Kongyang standing majestically in the distance. Which is the Kongyang? The banyan tree. The banyan tree. Banyan tree is the Kongyang. Kongyang. Kongyang is the banyan tree. So he is having the spear in his hand, isn't it? Then he was looking around. Now he looked at the huge Kongyang standing majestically in the distance. So like a king who is standing, the big banyan tree. He pierced the tree and jumped his horse right through it. He pierced the horse means he went through that tree and right through it, jumped his horse right through it. Burrow, burrow, the people shouted. That means with a great surprise, it was a great surprise for the people. The tree and jumped the horse right through it. Thorough, and they fell, and then they fell silent. So the people shouted. So what was the first son doing? He pierced the big banyan tree and he jumped with his horse right from there. He said right through it. Then all the people shouted, oh how clever, burrow, what a great thing he had done. Then they felt silent. So first thing the king had, the son Sanajoba had done. Clear? Now second. Now it was the turn of the second son. Who was the second son? Sanayama. What would he do? So now people are very curious, very anxiously waiting to see what is the second son going to do. Already the eldest son did. Now the second son. Sanaya to look at the conga as he mounted the horse. So he also climbed on his horse and again he looked at the banyan tree. Then he too rode towards the tree harder and harder. People watched in silence, afraid even to breathe. When he was really close, he urged his horse to jump. Higher and higher the horse rose until horse and rider jumped clear over the huge tree and landed on the other side of it in a wonderful motion. So he also jumped. How much height the tree is there? How much banyan tree is very big, isn't it? It's very big and tall also. So from that end, the horse jumped over the tree and came to the other side. Clear? So that means high. Who has gone? The horse had gone with the Sanaya. Understood? The horse jumped on top of the tree, up to the height of that tree, and reached to the other side without any injury. So it was a great surprise. So the people are watching what he is going to do. So just the horse with the Sanayama jumped over at the height of the tree. How much height the tree is having? That much height the horse had gone up, and then without any fault he came to the other side. Landed on the other side in a wonderful motion. Still, that means without any change. How the horse had gone? With the same, he had landed on the other side. Now understood? Sanayoba, when suddenly Sanayoba mounted his horse and held his spear straight in front of him. He looked around. There was a hush among people. What is Sanayoba, the eldest, going to do? They thought to themselves. Sanayoba then looked at a huge Konam standing majestically in the distance. Konam means the banyan tree. He pierced the tree and jumped his horse right through it. That means making a hole, he jumped into it. He gone through the tree. Borrow, borrow, the people shouted. Toro, Toro, and they fell silent. Now just a turn of the second son, Sanayama. What would he do? Sanayama looked at the Konam as he mounted the horse. Then he too rode towards the tree harder and harder. The people watched in silence, even afraid to breathe. When he was really close, he urged his horse to jump. Higher and higher the horse rose until horse and rider jumped clear over the huge tree and landed on the other side in a wonderful motion. So Sanayaba, what did he do? He pierced, he made a hole and he got into the tree and went to the other side. But Sanayama, what did he do? He jumped at the height of the tree and covered the whole height of the tree and reached to the other end. Understood? So two sons already showed their power. Now coming to the third one. The people breathed in lyric and said in unison, Pajay, Pajay, wonderful, wonderful. Pajay, Pajay, wonderful, wonderful. And now it was the turn of the youngest one. So now the who's Sana Tom. He too rode his horse towards the corner, and before anybody knew what was happening, uprooted it. Triumphantly he carried the tree to the Nigodivema. They did it. What did Sanayama do? He taken the tree out of the earth and with the roots and everything. Taken the whole tree out of the earth and then put it on the legs of who? King at the tree. Understood now? So Sanayama, what did he do? He pierced the tree and went through it. And Sanayama, what did he do? He rode at the height he jumped at the height of the tree and reached to the other side. And what did he do? Sanayama, he pulled out the tree from the earth and placed the legs of who? Nigudu and Dev. So three sons had done differently, but all had done the same banyan tree. One had went through the tree, one had jumped the height of the tree and the other one pulled out the tree and placed on the legs of the king and the queen. Clear to you now? Suddenly, Sanajoba mounted his horse and held his spear straight in front of him. He looked around. There was a hush among people. What is Sanajoba, the eldest, going to do? They thought to themselves. Sanajoba then looked at the huge Kona standing majestically in the distance. He pierced the tree and jumped his horse right through it. Beru, beru. The people brave beru, shouted, and then they fell silent. Now it was the turn of the second son, Sanayama. What would he do? Sanayama too looked at the Kona as he mounted his horse. Then he too rode towards the tree, harder and harder. The people watched in silence, afraid even to breathe. When he was really close, he urged his horse to jump. Higher and higher the horse rose until horse and rider jumped clear over the huge tree and landed on the other side in a wonderful motion. The people breathed in relief and said in unison, Peje, Peje, wonderful, wonderful. And now it was the turn of the youngest son, Sanatomba. He too rode his horse towards the Kona and said, and before anybody knew what was happening, uprooted means pulled out from the earth. Triumphantly, with a great victory, the whole big tree had come out of the earth. He carried the tree to the Ningadu and Lema and laid at their feet. The whole big banyan tree, he went to the feet of whom? King and the Queen, Ningadu and Lema. Shouts of sorrow, sorrow, prejo, prejo filled the mountains. The people all started shouting because taken the whole banyan tree. Banyan tree is a very big tree, isn't it? The people grew restless. Why were the Ningadu and Nima taking so long to make the announcement? So now the three sons had showed different things, how much power they are having, how much strong they are, isn't it? All three of them had shown. Now what has to come? The result has to come. Who is going to be the future king? They craned their necks to see what was happening. So all are waiting anxiously, curiously to know who is going to be announced, whose name is going to be announced. The Ningadu and Lema are watching Sanadombi, their 5-year-old daughter. So now who is the only one left here? Tanaomi is left. Three sons had already shown their power, isn't it? Now the daughter is left. She looked sad and lonely. So Sanadombi was very sad and lonely. She stared at the Congo which lay dead by the thorns. So she was looking at that big banyan tree because it has been uprooted, it has been taken out of the earth and placed on the feet of king and the queen. അതിനെ പിടിച്ചെടുത്ത് കിങ്ങിൻ്റെയും ക്യൂണിൻ്റെയും കാലിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത് കൊണ്ടിട്ട് മൊത്തത്തിൽ ആ വലിയ banyan tree പിടിച്ചെടുത്തു. So she was looking at that compound. Birds flapped wildly around searching for their homes in the tree. So when the big tree was lying flat on the ground, what are the birds doing? They are flying in search of their nest because it is a big banyan tree. So it is a shelter for a number of birds, isn't it? Now the whole tree is lying down. So now who is helpless? The birds are helpless. They are wandering to find their maybe eggs also there, their nest. Understood? They were wandering around searching for their homes. Sanadombi walked up to the Kanong and whispered, the Kanong is dead. It was cut by the spear and now it is dead. So what did she say? She went near the big banyan tree and she said, now the tree is being taken out of the earth. That means the tree is dead. The tree is dead. And also there is a cut in the tree, isn't it? So now it is a useless one. So she was very much worried of that. The people were all attention. Now the people also did not know what to do because who is worrying? The girl, the princess, isn't it? The king and the queen is having one princess, so she is worried. Ningadu stood up. He looked at the three boys. He looked at the little girl. He turned to the people. If anybody is worthy of becoming the ruler, he said, it is little Santobi. It is she who told us to look at the soul of the Karma. Sanatombi feels the pain of others. She feels the pain of the people, the birds, animals, and the trees. So what was the announcement? The king slowly got up from his place and he looked at the three boys and all the people standing over there. And what did he say? If anybody is worthy of becoming the ruler, so if anybody is good enough, the best person to become the king is who? Sanatombi. So who is the correct person to come as the ruler? Sanatombi. Why? Because she loved peace, isn't it? She loved peace. She understood how much world is worried. Birds, animals, and trees worried because all her brothers, what did they do? They had destroyed the big banyan tree in one way or the other. So when the tree was destroyed, whose shelters were destroyed? The birds' shelters were destroyed, isn't it? So she is the only person worthy enough to become the ruler of Kanchapa. The king had said. She feels why? Because she feels the pain of people, animals, trees and birds. So the other three sons, did they feel the pain? No, they did not feel the pain. The only thing is they wanted to show their power. They wanted to show how much strong they are, isn't it? So what did they do? They had destroyed the big banyan tree. But Sanatombi did not want to destroy anything. She felt the pain of the tree, pain of the animals and the birds living over there. Understood? So the king said, only she can understand the feelings of others. I declare Sanatombi the future Lema of Kanpa. So now who is the future king? So this is now future queen, isn't it? There is no king but future king. That is future Lema. Future Lema of Kanjapa. And Ningudu said, a silence fell. Everyone turned to look at the little girl, the future queen. There she stood, all of eyes like a small camper, with the birds flying all around her. So now people could see she's standing over there and all the birds are around her in her hands, like everybody. Can you see the picture? Birds are all surrounding her. Why the birds are surrounding her? Because she understood the pain of all these birds. Where were these birds living? In that big banyan tree. They sat on her shoulders and on her head. She held out her hands full of grains and the birds flapped about her pecking of the food. So she started giving them grains. A layman is the one who doesn't hurt anybody in the kingdom. So what was the lesson taught her? A layman or the king or the queen should be always lovable, isn't it? They should not find any sorrows or worries among whom? Among their people. There should be peace in all, isn't it? All should live in peace. Only happiness should be there. Nobody should feel any kind of pain. Clear to you? So now we come to the end of that lesson. Now we go to the exercise. Name the place in Manipur where the Ningudu and the Lema did. So which are the, what is the name of the place? What's the name of the place where the king Lema and the queen, Ningudu lived? What's the name of the place? Kandya Park. Understood? That is the name of the land where the Lema and the Ningudu lived. Why did the people of Kandya love their king and queen? Because the king and the queen wanted everybody to live in peace, isn't it? Because they wanted every people Every people should live in peace. Isn't it? Because they loved it. A third one. Why did Dingadhu want to choose a future king? Why did? Because the king was growing. King was becoming old. The king was becoming old then, and his children are growing. So as the king becomes old, he wanted to find the future king, isn't it? Because before his death, he wanted to make sure who will be the next king. How did the king want to select the future king? So what was the first thing? How did they wanted to find the future king? Yes, he had made a contest of a horse race, isn't it? That means who will come first to the banyan tree? He will be the future king. What kind of child was Sandobhi? Sandobhi was a loving child, isn't it? Loving and feeling the pains of others. She did not want anybody to hurt. Did not want to hurt anybody. Here, did not want to hurt anybody. Now, have you ever seen a child, animal or a bird in pain? What did you do? Suppose you see an animal in pain. Suppose while you are going, you think a crow is lying over there, or a parrot, or a dog, or a cat also lying on the side of the road crying, maybe injured, having an injury. What will you do? What will you do? You will take a stone and throw it, or you will kick with your leg. Yes? Yes, boys will do like that. They will kick or throw a stone to that creature which is having the pain. You will make it more pain for them. No, you should not do like that, isn't it? If you are able to save it, you can save it. Otherwise, what you can do? You can give it. But no doing any kind of hurt to them. That means giving again pain to them. But mostly what should we do? We should try to save that creature, isn't it? Where is Manipur in the map? What languages do the people of Manipur speak? Now, who do you think should have been the future king? Sanjoba, the one who jumped through the tree, or Sanayana, the one who jumped over the tree, or Sanatombi, the one who uprooted? Who do you think? No, who uprooted, right? Because he is strong enough, isn't it? To uproot a tree, to pull out a tree from the earth. And especially, it is not a small tree, it is a big banyan tree. Who was made the future queen, and why? Why was she made? Because she could feel the pain of others. All these three sons did not feel the pain of that big banyan tree, isn't it? They did not think about the banyan tree. They had shown only their strength. But who had seen the pain of the tree? Tanatombi had seen the pain of that tree. So she was made as the future. Then write the meanings. Tungi Ningudu means future king. Taro Taro, Vero Vero. Palage Palage, wonderful. Sanjo Tumba Rupa, such a fine horseman. Those are the words which are being used in the text only. Now, some interesting words sound like the noises for which the started. Zoom when the car, bang when the door, pip pop, flip, then click 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 or click click. Where are you hearing the sound? Clock. Isn't it? Showing the time. Then trip, birds. Then whisper, whispering in the ears. Whispering, bit also, yes. Borrow, pay surprise. Oh, surprise. Ah, pain. Hooray, win the match. Alas, now end of the night. Wonderful, show the beauty. High, friendship. Oh, pain. Hope away, fly away. Read the lesson by adding the words ed. Admitted, like that. Permit, permitted. Then conduct, conducted. Like that, many words we can turn. Right, ed. Turn, turned. All that we can write over there. Now fill in the correct words from the blanks. In the forest there lived a goblin named Cruel. One day he met a matey, an old man wandering in the forest. Immediately Cruel leapt onto the old man's shoulder and ordered him, "Let us go, move fast." The frightened old man obeyed the nasty goblin and walked on. As they moved, he noticed that the goblin feet were very tender. The old man asked Cruel, "Sir, how are your feet so soft and tender?" Cruel replied, "I have taken a vow that I will not touch the ground with my feet till I wash them." They soon came to a pool. Goblin instructed the old man to wait for him while he entered the pool. The old man thought to himself, "Now that was the goblin has wet his feet, he does not need me. Let me run forth my life or he will surely eat me up." So he ran. Now action word lived, like that we can write. Turn, turned. Okay. Come, came. Then, like that we can make up many words over there also. From the text itself we can find the words. Finish, finished. Is finish, finished, turn, turned, then shout, shouted, decide, decided. Like this we can make words. So you have to make some words. Understood? Shock, shocked. S-H-O-K-E. Shock, shocked. Shock, shocked. Like this you can find many words from the lesson. Okay. Now this one irregular words. Meet, met, words irregular. Understood? You can find many when you read the text. You will get it. Read the text and find to get it. Clear to you? So the notes will be sent to you. By the time you have to read the lesson many times, understand it, and you have to find new words also. Find the words which can be ended with the ed and the irregular words coming like that. Understood? So find many words. How much words you can find it? You can find it and copy that in your notebook. Yes.